Oscar Wilde said to his friends that his life was his greatest work of art, and if we take him at his word on that, then this play is really the exhibition of that work of art.
Inside, above the din and fray, we heard the loud musicians play the truest Liebesherz of Strauss. Like strange mechanical grotesques making fantastic arabesques, the shadows raced across the blinds. I don't know who I am by birth. I was found. Found? Yes, Lady Bracknell found. A kind elderly gentleman called Mr. Thomas Cardew found me and gave me the name of Worthing because he had a first-class ticket to Worthing in his pocket at the time. Worthing is a seaside resort. It's on the south coast. And where did this kind elderly gentleman with a first-class ticket to this fashionable seaside resort find you? In a handbag. A handbag?
And it juxtaposes those works with events from his life, with descriptions of people that he met, with excerpts from his personal letters and his diaries.
Of course, his name was not Dorian Gray. His name was Lord Alfred Douglas, or Bosie as he was known to all his friends and family. He was there to promote an opera called Patience by Gilbert and Sullivan, in which he was so satirised. But as Oscar Wilde said in his own defence, caricature is merely the tribute which mediocrity pays to genius.
Because it's a one-man show and it's an hour and a half long, I wanted to avoid it being anything like a history lesson. I didn't want it to be like a seminar or like a lecture. I wanted it to be a gripping piece of up-to-date drama.
And with that, the two men turn and enter the attic together. And Basil Hallward is astonished to discover himself in a dimly lit, barely furnished room with dust, cobwebs everywhere. I was lecturing at Denver when I received the message saying that if I proceeded on to the wild town of Lettsville as I intended, the harsher spirits of this wild mining town would be sure to shoot me or my travelling manager. Well, I wrote back immediately saying that nothing that they could possibly do to my travelling manager could intimidate me. At the bottom, they laid on a banquet with a first course of whiskey, a second course of whiskey, and a third course of whiskey. We sewed the sacks, we broke the stones, we turned the dusty drill, we banged the tins and pulled the hymns and sweated on the mill. But in the heart of every man, terror was lying still.
The Importance of Being Oscar is being produced by the original theatre company. It's on tour throughout the UK and Ireland from May to July 2010.